The CEC for Health for Nairobi County has just addressed the media, and he says as at now, as per where things are standing at now, there is no major cause for concern. There were no casualties or fatalities in that night incident. All the mothers that were in the newborn unit were taken to other facilities within the Mbagathi Hospital, and a few have been taken to the Langata Hospital, which the CEC for Health of Nairobi County says is a facility that has been well equipped with the kangaroo system for babies and will be able to take care of those mothers who have been affected. But there has been an independent electrical engineer on site who says that it is just an electrical fault that was caused by so many electrical appliances working at the same time, and this emanated from where the babies, the tiny children, are being kept, and those facilities have not been seriously affected. But there is another concern, Hudhaifa, where they're saying the building, there was a report that was released last week saying that the building is not good for habitation for human beings, and according to the CEC, he says there needs to be more information about that before they can allow any newborn children or mothers within that facility. And there are visible cracks. There was also an issue of sewage flowing just outside the main entrance of that building. So those are some of the concerns that were being raised. Some of the nurses we spoke to have said that they will not allow themselves to work in a facility where their lives are in danger. And after this report that they say was given to them late last week, they are not sure if the building is given the right of approval to go back into. They will be able to do that until another engineer comes in and fixes the challenges that have been there. This is a building that was only constructed in 2014, so they are not sure if it was some of those buildings that were rushed or the engineer on site did not do such a good job at it. So for the moment, no casualties, no fatalities, and all the mothers have been taken to other wards within Mbagathi Hospital, and those who needed special care like kangaroo mother care have been taken to the Langata Hospital as at now. Hudhaifa.
Before I let you go, I mean, maybe to find out, did you ask this health CEC if at all they are doing anything about, you're saying that the safety of the nurses is not really guaranteed because the place is not safe for human habitation. Did you ask that question? Did you pose it to him, and what was his response?
Well, therefore, maybe if you could just repeat that question. I didn't get you clearly.
Did you by any chance ask the health CEC if at all they are doing anything about the safety of these nurses and mothers who are at the hospital, now that you've mentioned that the report that came out last week says that it is not safe for human habitation?
Well, in his address to the media, he came out clearly and says that there is no major cause for concern. He's been touring the facility since early morning and has been meeting senior personnel, including the medical superintendent in charge of this Mbagathi Hospital. And he says from what he has seen, the cracks that he has seen, according to him, and he clearly states that he is not an engineer, he says they are pretty superficial, and this will need an engineer who will come and inspect the facility, and if he gives the facility a clean bill of health, then the major repairs on the electrical side will be done and mothers will be allowed back into that building. However, if there are some challenges regarding the structural aspects of that building, then he says that there will be no other reason that will let them back into that facility, but to make major changes before any mother or medical personnel are allowed back into that building.
Thank you very much indeed, Leillah Mohammed. That's our reporter Leillah Mohammed outside Mbagathi Hospital, where an issue about electrical fault, they're saying, caused fire.